أهل القدس بالسكاكين امعطوا رقاب اليهود كلها هي تقف على العرق من هان 5 شيكل تشتري لك سكينة واضية مضيها وهنا على طول حزه 5 شيكل 5 شيكل إنك تذل دولة الكافر. لا تجدن أشد الناس عداوة للذين آمنوا اليهود والذين أشركوا لقد أفسد اليهود لقد تغطرس اليهود وآن الآن حسابهم وآن الآن تدميرهم على أيدي.
Unfortunately for that piece of shit, he is no longer human. He is what they call worm food. You see, a day after his speech, the Israeli Defense Forces gave him a quick one-way ticket to hell. Would it have been more appropriate to, cut his throat with a 5 shekel knife? Maybe, maybe not. In today's video, we cover the continuing violence in the Middle East, Biden finally coming out in defense of Israel, AOC and the squad's response, and I give you yet another example of disgusting anti-Semitism in America. This time, not in New York, but South Florida, where I live. Nice. About an hour away from Miami, in Boca Raton, a group of Jews gathered for a pro-Israel demonstration. In response, a van drove by with Palestinian flags and, amongst other very nice things, text that read, "Hitler was right." My friends, when you side with people that defend Hitler, that's when you know you are in the wrong. Check it out. Very nice, very nice. On one hand, I'm glad they can say that because free speech is very important. On the other hand, I'm going to exercise my free speech and call them disgusting pieces of shit. Nice. Moving on. President China Joe finally came out in defense of Israel, saying it has the right to defend itself, obviously. Check it out.
I had a conversation with Bibi Netanyahu not too long ago. I'll be putting out a statement very shortly on that. My expectation and hope is that this will be closing down sooner than later. But Israel has a right to defend itself when you have thousands of rockets flying into your territory. But I had a conversation for a while with the Prime Minister of Israel, and I think that my hope is that we'll see this coming to conclusion sooner than later.
Thanks, Joe. Common sense will tell you that any person and any state has the right to defend itself. But now AOC, in fact, none of the squad, 3 of the 4 original squad members, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Ilhan Abdullahi Omar, and Rashida Tlaib, have come out against Israel. They have come out in support of Hamas, a terrorist organization. Let me put it in simpler terms. American elected officials have come out in support of terrorist organizations over American allies. Are you out of your mind? They will tell you 6 children have already been killed by Israeli airstrikes. And that's true. And it's a tragedy. Every time a child dies, it's a tragedy no matter what the parents' beliefs are. But are you blind? The blood is not on Israel's hands. The blood is on Hamas's hands. As soon as Hamas stops firing rockets, Israel stops retaliation. But no. Israel bad, terrorist organization, Hamas good. The far leftists in this country have been corrupted by woke theory. They are no longer capable of critical thinking. They love critical theory, but they cannot do critical thinking. For example, Kamala Harris's dumb niece is urging people to fight Palestinian oppression by Israel if they care about LGBT rights. I guess she doesn't know what Hamas does to gay people. The answer is they kill them in horrific ways, sometimes throwing them off buildings like ISIS. Good people. Since this conflict was reignited, we have seen anti-Semitic incidents rising around the world. As I've showed you yesterday in New York, today in Florida, in the UK, anti-Semitic incidents have risen 250% in the last week. Don't you love seeing people on the streets chanting how Israel is the equivalent of Nazi Germany? Personally, I love it. But comment your opinions down below. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the ignorant one. But probably not. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, share. That's what really helps the channel. Follow me on the social medias, the Twitters, the Instagrams, the BitChutes. Subscribes. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Bye.